Our mission today is simple and straightforward. We are here to tell the government, the federal government to the Lagos state government, that ours is not a poor country. Ours is a very rich country with abundant natural resources and abundant capital development. We are therefore here. Let the government know, and there is no way SAT can be rebranded. There is no way the IMF and World Bank can help Nigeria. The implementation of neoliberal policies are going to further pauperize the Nigerian people and increase poverty in Nigeria. SAT, for the people in the National Assembly, it is unacceptable to vote 70 billion. Please, for the first lift of the National Assembly, but it's a lie. Because the National Assembly complex is currently please, the 70 billion added with 40 billion for acquisition of exotic car. That is 110 billion. If you divide 110 billion by 360 constituency, federal constituency, 305 million will go to every constituency. We are just asking the National Assembly people, if you want to make sacrifice on behalf of the Nigerian people, put that money in an account so that your constituency can have 305 million naira per constituency. And we must start with Lagos State. We must start with Lagos State. When we go back, we must go to our constituency. Insist on a meeting of constituency with senators and House of Rep members and make your demand. Secondly, the IOCs are owing Nigeria $66 billion, 62 billion international oil companies. Are you with me? Yeah. Therefore, if you collect that money, and I've submitted a letter to the government that we can collect in 6 months, $200 billion, $1.5 billion to fix Port Harcourt refinery, $1.4 billion to fix Warri and Kaduna refinery. Nigerians are demanding for explanation. What has happened to the huge fund? President Buhari was in Lagos to commission the Dangote refinery. What is happening now? So I think these are the issues. Once the government is prepared to recover the looted wealth of the country, and it doesn't take time to do that, then the president will have to, right, pluck up the courage to terminate our relationship with the IMF and World Bank. Let Nigeria be controlled by Nigerians. We have tried before. During the structural adjustment program, the IMF and World Bank told the government, sack workers, privatize public enterprises, withdraw subsidies from education, from health, and the rest of them. And what happened? Nigeria became poorer. We are going back. This government must, for goodness sake, stop the dollarization of the economy. There's no amount of concessions that the government can make. There's no amount of money that the government can pay workers that will be sufficient. Because once you are giving the money with the right hand, it's taken away with the left hand because of the religious implementation of neoliberal policies, right? Such as devalue your currency through dollarization. Today, the dollar is about almost about 900 naira per dollar. When I was in school, when I was in the university, it was 60 kobo to a dollar. But the ruling class collectively destroyed the country. But what we are saying today, well, our message to the government and the central bank is that the dollarization of the Nigerian economy must stop. The devaluation of the national currency must stop. There is no way you can say the naira must float. It cannot float. The government must control the naira
vis-a-vis other currency. That is the provision of Section 16 of the Central Bank Act. Section 20 of the Central Bank also provides that the currency notes issued by the Central Bank shall be the legal tender in Nigeria. But today, you are spending dollars. For what purpose? And please, because this is the economy. We are also challenging the government to join BRICS. The countries that are challenging the dominance of the dollars, their meeting will be in South Africa next month. Nigeria must be part of it. What those countries are saying is that why are you looking for dollars? Trade among yourself in your currencies. And if you can do that, right, won't be in this mess. 5 years ago, the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Central Bank of China sat down and agreed in what you call currency swap. All goods being bought in China will be bought in Naira. And all their own trading here will be in yuan. IMF and World Bank says no. I mean, they say no. They shouldn't be allowed to work. We are saying the government must pluck up the courage, right, to sit down with China. Can we review this currency swap to our own advantage? Why don't you even sell your oil in Naira? Abi?
Yes, no.
Why should you sell our oil in dollars? And then when we want to spend the money, we are now changing it. No. So these are the issues. And unless the president is prepared to address this serious economic challenge, you are not going to get out of this mess. But with respect to the concession, workers are saying, implement them now. Because these are declarations. The government will now have to move towards implementation. Then we can discuss.
Yeah, it does seem like this is also an agenda-setting protest. Because the people in Tinubu's government would argue that the government is quite new and some of these things can only just come with time.
The APC government has been in power since 2015. Between the PDP and the APC, both parties have ruled our country for 24 years. There can be no excuse for the poverty that is on the ascendancy in our country. So, and because the situation is urgent, the government will also have to address it holistically and in a very urgent manner.
Thank you.
No, I'm just addressing journalists.